I only say that because cantaloupe makes my mouth fuzzy. Like, it makes my
You're
mouth itchy.
allergic to it, is what you mean.
It makes my mouth itchy, and I don't eat it anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
that
yeah,
you're
she's right.
allergic.
Just because you're allergic to it, then.
Hello everyone. Hi stream. We're just chatting about random stuff. Why does it still say meow cat? Kenzie.
Meow 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 meow.
I changed it.
Meow 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 meow.
I know, I
No, I like
changed
them.
it.
We'll keep them forever. I just can't. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to like. That's the button I wanted. I wanted stream manager, not to watch my own stream. I'm not that much of a narcissist. But hello everyone. As the title shows, we are back in Barovia. We've been away for a little while. My health was not very good, and then I was away. But I've gathered the team, apart from Dio, who's sick today. We're gonna go back to wandering in Barovia. So, to remind everybody what has happened, we should probably reintroduce everybody first, so everybody knows who everybody is. So we'll start at the top of the Discord chat with Kiwi. Who are you playing, and what like race class are they?
I am playing Arabella. She is a ASMR bard. Well, dancer. It was a college that was created by a friend of mine. She likes long walks on the beach. She likes to party until sunrise. She's a wild one.
Beautiful. And everybody's got character art in their little pictures, so you can know that that's the character you're looking at. So Arabella is very beautiful. Shuckle, tell us who you are playing.
I am playing Alethea. She is a Eladrin. She is a celestial warlock, and it is her first adventure. So she is pretty nervous, timid, but she's also very eager to learn the ways of adventuring. So it will be fun to explore with her more.
Okie dokie. Jilly, who are you playing?
Sorry, I was eating. I am playing Clausen Hammerfell. He is an unarmored fighter. No one can convince him otherwise. He is a Hexblood, searching to figure out things about himself and hopefully one day cure himself and get his soul back.
Beautiful. And Cinnabon, who are you playing?
I'm playing Fortuna, who is the wife to Master Novan. She is the fortune teller in a circus troupe, and mom to a different D&D character that I have in one of the Gaia's other games.
He has lots of moms. It's very cute.
One of his moms.
One of his moms. And finally, we have Paraven. Who are you playing?
Hello everyone, I'm playing Sylvan, resident horny bard with many wives. But also likes long walks on the beach, as every other bard does.
The beach was nice.
You can find me dabbling into warlock magic, as well as influencing people with lucky charms.
So yes, Mastin may have rolled very well on a wish in a wishing well, and was greeted by the lucky leprechauns themselves. But also in our party we have Sister Kai, played by Dio. Unfortunately, Dio's not very well today. Sister Kai, unsurprisingly, is a cleric. She is a war cleric, and she is a human who is very short. I believe she is shorter than the dwarf, if I remember correctly. She's like 4 feet tall or something silly. I think there's like 1 inch between her and Klaxon, but Klaxon's taller, so he's very happy about that.
I got the inch on her. Yes, I do. I'm not the shortest in the group. Let's go.
Don't
That's
ask
what she
So-
said.
Claxon to take off his boots.
Yeah, don't take off his shoes. So if we, as it has been a while, I'm going to give us a bit of a recap. So if we started our adventure where the adventurers are a new forming group, and they were each sent a letter from a burgomaster from the remote Barovia, Kolyan Edonovich. He asked if they could come for a reward, and basically get his daughter out of Dodge. She was being relentlessly pursued by the Count of the land, and he was like, please get her out of here, because she's not interested, we're not interested, but he's not taking no for an answer, and is, you know, still going after her every night essentially, and was attacking their house. So as the team arrived to the very remote area, there was a lot of mist on the way there. They were accosted by two children, Rose and Thorn, who pleaded with them to enter their home, save their baby brother, and destroy the monster within. They didn't really know what this monster was, but they were very, very scared of it. The team entered the manor and quickly found out that it was not all as it seems. The bodies of Rose and Thorn were discovered in the attic, and the parents' bodies were in a secret cultish-like basement. Walter, the baby brother, was found to have been corrupted and sacrificed by the scorned Mrs. Durst, who was not the baby's mother. Mrs. Durst had herself become corrupted. She was an undead gas and attacked the party, and Mr. Durst, there was a lot of grief with him and how his family had fallen apart, so he had killed himself. The team, through some different sacrifices and a very good play by Fortuna, were able to purify Walter and put all the Durst family to rest in their various, not sarcophaguses, little tombs. I was like, we're not Egyptian mummies. So they moved into the village of Barovia after this creepy ass house. They met a grumpy shopkeeper who was selling stuff at a ridiculous price. And they met the siblings Irina and Ismark, whose father, the burgomaster, had recently died. Ismark still pleaded with the team to get his sister to safety and did offer them a reward still. Irina wanted to bury her father, but the church had a bit of a problem with the son of the priest, Doru. He had tried to attack the castle of Strahd with the previous coup involving a high-powered wizard, but they had unfortunately failed, and he had come back a little different, a little insane. The team did some digging and some researching into it and found he was a vampire, and he was desperate for blood. He had been blood-starved. So Claxon had been able to give him some blood, and they gave the father some advice on how to sort of manage his condition, as it were. To celebrate, the party feasted on some pastries made by a door-to-door peddler. Delicious pastries. And then they sought to move out of the village with Irina. They came across a platform with a hanged man on it. Claxon thought this was himself. For quite a while, until he realized it was perhaps something meddling with his mind, as the rest of the party just saw a dwarf. Not Claxon, just a dwarf. After being reassured and kind of bullied a bit by his sister Kai, Claxon was like subdued, and the party continued to the Vistani camp. That was by the river. And Madame Eva, a seer, she sought them out and gave them a prophecy to help them aid against Strahd. They were also each given a personal reading at their own request. And after a night of rest, we rejoin our party in the lands of Barovia. So for a quick recap on the, for those interested who know a bit about Curse of Strahd, interested in the the reading. They got history, the wizard. Look for a wizard's tower on a lake. Let the wizard's name and servant guide us to what we seek. They also drew the Myrmidon, the den of wolves overlooking a mountain lake. Treasure belongs to the Mother Night, which they discerned was the goddess of monsters, Melda. They also drew the Avenger. Treasure lies in a dragon's house. Hands once clean are now corrupted. Their help against Strahd, the Raven. Find the leader of the feathered ones who live among the vines. And the artifact where they might find Strahd to destroy him. He lurks in darkness where morning light once shone, a sacred place. But I don't think they're quite ready to face Strahd yet, so shall we jump back in, team? So,
We shall.
I think it was under a bit, wasn't it?
we have, you should all be good and have had a long rest. We'll be happy with where you are. If anybody needs anything, then tell me now if you're worried about, if you don't think you've done something properly or anything like that. But I think we're all good to begin. The party are currently level 3, with Mastin gaining that blessing from his very lucky wishing well. He is level 4. So, you guys are here in the Vistani camp. And it is morning, so you are able to continue on. I believe you were heading to Vallaki, which is the city up here, the big city. But whether you guys still want to go there, whether you've had change of plans. But you currently have a small cart, and a couple of horses, and then the team, plus Irina. So if you guys want to start making your way somewhere, that is perfectly fine. The way you need to go to get to Vallaki is up this way.
They would determine how many days it's going to take.
Every hex is 1 mile, I believe, because on this map, otherwise it's really small. And you can travel quite far in a day.
And we're going to stick to the road.
Yeah.
So if you travel at a normal pace, you can do 24 miles in a day. So yesterday you didn't do that many because you didn't start out at the beginning. But you should be able to get some decent progress in today. Obviously, you will have to stick on the road because you have a cart. But other than that, you can get going. So, let us begin. Who would like to drive the cart?
I can drive it.
Yeah, it's probably best I not drive.
Yeah, we don't want to repeat it last time.
Yeah, it's probably best I not drive. I'll be on foot next to the cart. I got this.
So you would get about here in the day? How about this square if you travel for the full day? This bit here.
Sounds good to me. Right on the edge of the forest. It gives us a good place to camp out
Yeah.
for the night.
On the edge of the forest, there is something you may come across, a few things you might come across on the way that may waylay you or may make you faster, but that will be about where you end up. So,
Okay.
we start going. Everybody piling in on the cart? Anybody want to run protection or anything like that?
I'll run side protection with the horses.
Okay. You have been attacked on the road, I believe, but it wasn't
We have been.
too worrying.
Nah, just some people we could easily deal with.
Yeah.
It won't be
Yes.
an issue.
So, you guys get traveling. Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking too much water too fast. And you come across this large bridge. A little way into your journey. It is you should be able to travel up to it. There is some like switchback road and stuff like that. But you can get up to the area of the road and then get up there. So it is a massive bridge, I would like to point out. Massive, as it were. And it's going to take you like maybe 10-15 minutes to cross it. It is one of those, like, you know, like the big siege bridges, the massive ones.
I gotcha, yeah.
So it is absolutely ginormous, but it does mean you can easily see, like, if anybody is coming from the other way. Are you guys happy to travel over it, or do you want to like check it out before you put the cart on it? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Flags and look at it and make sure it's structurally sound. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's a very big stone bridge, but you never know with these things. And there is like a waterfall a little way further up. So you think, this water coming through is quite fast. So you don't want to fall off and lose the cart. So as you get a bit closer and decide to have a look at it, you see that there are gargoyles on the corner of, well, they would be grotesques because they're not chewing water. Grotesques on the perches on each like pillar of the bridge. They look like they're like crouched watching over the bridge.
I'm gonna take my file out and get ready.
Anything overtly sinister about them?
You can make me a perception or investigation. See how much detail you get. See how much detail you can get about them. With a 6, you have a bit of a look, but you can't make out much more than they are like stone golems of some description. They might be carved out of stone, they might be a weird creature, but they haven't moved as you look at them. Somebody else can make perception or investigation, but only one other person. So shout before you roll.
The architecture here is rather tacky, don't you think? Gargoyles in this day and age.
Right. I'll do a perception check.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Arabella, perception. You don't have disadvantage. You're fine. So with the 14, you take a bit of a closer look over these stone creatures, and it looks like they have like a covering of moss on them. One of them has a little bit of bird poo on it. The two this end of the bridge. So they're just like, they've definitely been there for a while. They are weathered like the rest of the bridge. There is a little bit of like plant growing out near them. You know, like you get the little dustings of moss and then you get a bit of weed. And then, yeah, that's it. They look as weathered as the rest of the bridge. And also with your perception, you see coming the other way, there appear to be a couple of people.
How are these people looking?
They look fairly like built, shall we say. One of them is a very burly man with like very dark hair on his arms, a small like growth of beard, black hair. He has like a woodcutter's axe with him. And then with him there is a woman who also looks incredibly fit, but is not like as burly as he is, shall we say. And they're just walking towards you.
Alright. So everyone, there are two people walking towards us. I can't tell if they are good or if they are bad. Should we hide?
Hmm.
Well, the worst thing they can do is try to kill us.
I say we see what they're doing on a journey, or just try to walk past them and see if they interact with us.
Do they seem armed in any way?
So this is the burly guy. It should pop up for you.
With a torn shirt?
Okay.
Yeah, his shirt looks a little torn. He's carrying like an axe, a wood. It looks more like a woodcutter's axe, but could obviously be used as a weapon.
He kind of looks like Claxon. Claxon, these are your people.
Hey. Don't get me confused with him. You see how much taller he is?
This is the female that is with him.
Oh. Maybe we don't talk to them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm drawing flail. Like flails at the ready.
Yeah, they seem like pleasant company. I'll hail them.
Okay. Yeah, they're walking towards you on the bridge. They like see that your car is stopped a little way away from the bridge, and they just like the man says something to the woman, and they just continue to walk towards you. The woman doesn't seem to be carrying any kind of weapon or anything, but you can't see her completely, so she could have like small weapons with her.
I'm
Yeah, see, it's the
going to
unarmed ones that are the
tell.
most dangerous.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Irina to hide in the cart.
Okay. Irina is going to try and hide. Let's see how she does. Where are you, Irina? I need to open your sheet. There she is. So she is going to try and hide, which is Dex, I believe.
Yes.
So she gets a 17. You guys have a couple of things in the car, so she like gets a couple of your like sleeping bags and stuff and piles them on her and tries to make it look like a natural pile, not like a pile that's obviously hiding someone. So the rest of you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll draw my shield in my other arm and just guard the cart as we go along.
Do you want to just keep the cart still and wait for these people to cross the bridge, or do you want to start crossing
I
towards
do.
them?
I do. I want to wait.
Okay.
If they walk past us and they keep going, by all means, it's easier to watch our back than have an encounter on the bridge.
Okay. Everybody happy with that?
Are we inside the cart?
You can be if you want to. Most of you got off the cart to look at stuff, but you can be on the cart if you want to.
I will say that I will try to be as friendly as possible until given a reason not to.
Okay.
Me as well. I'll wait till they do something. I'll just act like I'm just, guarding the cart as I normally would. Anyone coming up to the cart would be suspicious at any point.
Yep.
I will
so
be
they-
in the cart with Irene.
You're gonna be in the
sitting
cart?
there. Yeah, sitting there.
Okay.
Perfect.
And Fortuna, where do you want to be? What does Fortuna want to do?
I'll be in the cart.
In the cart? Okay. So these guys walk towards you. They seem to be having a quiet conversation between themselves. But you can't really hear them. They stop talking as they approach you guys. Do any of you greet them, or do you want to just see if they do anything first?
Yeah, I'll raise my hand in greeting. Hello, friend.
Give them a slight head nod and greeting, as they pass.
Yeah. You get a head nod from the male, and the female speaks to Maston and is like, "Greetings. I haven't seen a party such as you before."
Like many others, we've gotten stuck here on our way to
Ah. Of course. The mists have gained another victim. A shame. She sort of like looks you all over. A shame. I hope you can fit in here.
I'm sure we'll try
survive.
our best. Anything we need to watch out for on the road ahead?
I would warn you unless you absolutely must, never go into the trees.
Duly noted.
There are a lot of wildlife in the trees, some dangerous, and there can be other things that lurk around there. And I would advise any newcomer, unless you absolutely must, do not enter the trees. Stick to the paths.
Good to know. Thank you much for your information.
You are welcome. I hope you survive well out here. And she continues to walk past you with her companion.
I'm content to let them go.
Okay.
I feel like there's any reason why we need to stop them. Unless Claxton wants to rob them, Claxton go.
Claxton, go, go,
I mean,
go.
if that's the suggestion now, I mean, I
Oh,
have a problem
Lord have
initiating
mercy.
combat now. No, I'll let them pass and keep a watch on our back as the cart crosses.
okay.
I won't cross the bridge until the cart is across.
Yeah, they walk off, and you guys are left alone on this bridge again. You guys happy to start moving the cart?
Yeah, as I say, I'll motion for them to move across the bridge as I wait and watch.
I see Barovia doesn't offer much in the way of skincare, poor fellow.
I got a phone call. Give me just a sec.
Okay. You guys begin to cross the bridge. Claxon waiting on this side, just to make sure everything is all right. Keeping a little eye on the disappearing figures of the two people you have come into, and you cross the bridge without issues. Claxon will then catch up with you guys, and I assume you will resume your march onward.
Yeah,
Does anybody tell Irina she's okay?
No, she's fine. She can stay like that.
Oh
She
no,
gonna
I
stay?
will. I'll
We
tell.
start
I'll
moving,
go
I'll-
in and tell
I'll
Irina everything is
I'll
good.
tell her I'm in the cart. We're moving. I'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
we're starting to move. I'm sure we're fine.
Okay. So she will sort of come out but keep low. She's still a little bit concerned about being seen by different people, especially as you are passing closer to Lord Rozarovich's home. Okay. Maston is singing away as your cart goes along, and you continue on your journey. Also, hello to thank you for Homebrew Cafe for raiding. And hello everyone.
Hello, everybody.
So you get to another little crossroads. You can see that where you want to go is probably through these gates that are a little bit ahead. But at the crossroads, just parked just down the right-hand path, there is a black carriage. The path widens as it goes that way towards the east, and there is a black carriage just sat there.
Does it seem unoccupied?
There are two black horses, but there doesn't seem there's nobody like sat in the driver's seat. It is a like very fancy carriage, so it's up to you if you want to take a look at it.
Now, I'm no professional, but that looks like an ambush waiting to happen to me.
I'm no professional either, and I totally agree with you.
I'm no professional, and I don't know what you mean at all. I think it's perfectly normal that that's sitting there.
Oh,
So it was like cast fire.
So what's sitting in front of us?
A very fancy carriage. So you guys
I'm
are
gonna go
probably
investigate.
not overly
Yeah.
familiar with like the royal carriages of England. So I will put one in the chat. It looks very much like this.
It's a like a black carriage. There's no people seemingly, but there are 2 horses.
Yeah, there are 2
Oh.
black horses, but there was nobody like sat in the driver's seat, and there was nobody like twitching the curtains trying to look through or anything. Klaxon, you wander over to investigate. You don't see anyone. The carriage doesn't seem to be occupied. But as you approach the carriage, the door opens to it, as though inviting you to sit in.
Is the gate open?
This gate is open, yeah.
So wait, it opened seemingly by itself.
Yep. You can now see into the carriage, and there's nobody in there.
Or somebody's trying to offer Klaxon on a date.
Yeah, maybe.
Claxton
Yeah,
go on that
Claxton,
date.
You take
Yeah, I
a
want to
good
look
look.
this guy over. I want to look him over real good and see what's going on.
There's no guy. There's nobody there.
Oh wait, what? The door just opened on its own?
Yes.
There's nobody
Oh
in the
hell
carriage.
nah! Broad daylight, carriage open by itself, driven itself, and ain't nobody in this. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Klaxon's gonna go to the cart and he's gonna grab some flasks of oil. Nope, this is not happening.
Okay.
Kill it with fire.
I look out of the carriage that we're in and just see Klaxon making a bunch of noise.
Yep.
And I ask, is everything all right there?
Nope, killing it with fire. Everybody stay in the cart. I'll be back.
So you guys see that Klaxon is bringing out some oil, and it seems he intends to set it on
don't
fire.
think that's wise.
I will remind
Why
you
would
there
you-
are 2 horses pulling the cart.
I
but
will
that's
take
the only living thing.
this off and I will bring them over to our cart and hand them to
Okay.
somebody or tie them to our cart. But this cart is nope. This cart's a no-no.
Can we just go past the cart
Yeah, I don't
and
think.
just
I don't
not
think it wise
interact
to
with it at
linger.
all?
That's
Just not interact at all?
Yeah, can we just ignore it and keep going? Because, you know,
It's
behind us
not on
is
your
certain
path.
someone.
So
Oh, it's not in the way?
no.
Well, I'm gonna take the horses and I'm gonna put the oil on the cart and I'm gonna light it and then we can go.
Okay.
I don't
No,
think
we
we
don't
can burn the
interact
cart.
with the cart at all.
You know what? Do you? We're gonna continue on. Just run
Yeah, you can.
to come catch
We
up with
can't
us.
leave our
Let's do
party
the-
member
let's do
here
horses out of
to
this
fend
we
for
get.
himself.
I would like Klaxon, as you get closer with your perception check, you see that these horses are maybe not what they seem. They look more like this than horsey horses.
Oh no, it's the horses from Harry Potter.
Yeah, nope, they're dying
It's
too.
gonna be-
Kill it all with fire. Kill it all with fire. Nope, horses are
Okay,
going
so,
too.
so you're not unhitching them? Okay.
Yeah,
Fireball.
horses are going too. Horses
Oh,
are going
that's
to
a creepy
carriage, all of it.
horse.
Yeah, it is.
All of it.
What if
No.
horses actually look like that IRL?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for reals. No.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a creepy horse. Couple of horses.
No, horses are going too. Cart, horses, all of it. All of it. Kill it with
Okay,
fire. I ain't even
setting it
risking
on
it.
fire.
I have 12
I'm
flasks of oil. I'm using 6.
Can we just leave the horses alone and go as fast as we
Yeah, can we just act like they never existed and keep going because, you know, we're close to a certain someone's house?
What if they get angry at us?
Oh, they're about to be angry.
Oh,
Okay, so is anybody gonna stop Klaxon before he throws all this shit?
Well, I'm gonna quickly cast detect magic if that's okay.
All right, I'll hold off and let him do his thing real quick.
Okay. What you doing?
So I'm gonna cast detect magic just to see if
Okay.
there's anything. There's definitely something not right.
Oh yeah.
Definitely want to see if it's something not right, just because these horses were inbred or there's something
Okay, so
seriously wrong
You
with the.
detect magic. The horses do not appear to give off any kind of magical aura. The cart does. The cart gives off abjuration
we love
Okay.
to hear that.
and enchantment.
Yeah, that card is 100% a booby trap. I'm not sure who would fall for that, but like I kind
Klaxon.
of also want to know. but my curiosity also is getting the better of me.
I mean, the door's open.
I will say that abjuration is protection magic, Klaxon.
It
So
is.
if you try to attack it, you're probably gonna get bit by something, maybe a horse. But you do you, boo boo.
You baby. What would you like to do,
Um,
Klaxon?
If you still want to go over there, I can cast a spell to protect you, but I myself am not going to interfere with these things.
You don't
I
want
just
to
get a mental
interfere?
image of like
No.
that guy with like the fishing rod with a dollar, like, oh, we almost got it, but it's Klaxon instead of a dollar.
Right.
oh, you gotta be faster than that. Um, I guess what I'll do is take probably 3 of the oil flasks. I'm gonna dump them in a line, cutting their trail off from us to the main road, and then light
Okay.
that on fire. And then we can go.
Okay. You do that. The horses
Yep.
kind of just look at you like, but they don't move. The
Yeah,
carriage
stay on that
is
side of the fire. I'll stay on this side. We'll go on our way. You stay over there.
and you guys can continue on your journey. The carriage does not seem to follow you. As you like move away, if you look behind you, as I imagine Klaxon would be checking behind him,
Oh God, yes.
you see the carriage has not moved.
I'm telling you, that horse ain't right.
There ain't nothing right about that whole situation. The horses, the cart, none of it. Unmanned cart, door opening on its own. Oh, kill it with fire. Ain't even asking questions.
You know,
So,
how would you want to bet that was the invitation to that wizard we're supposed to find?
Well, it sucks to be him.
yeah, don't be spooky. Easy.
Right?
So the fog is continuing around here. It seems particularly dense in this sort of area. There are stone buttresses as you come up to this gate. The iron gates are open. They seem very rusted. And there are 2 headless statues of armed guardians.
Does this structure seem like it's armed by any kind of actual personnel?
You don't see anybody.
Man, they really have a way of making statues work for them. It's not gonna do much.
Yeah, they look like you can make a perception check. They are humanoid, these headless guardians. You can't really tell what they are because of the fog. It is quite difficult, but they both appear to be winged. Different design on each side.
I wonder how long it's been since somebody searched this gatehouse. Is it a gatehouse or just a gate?
It's just a gate. There's no gatehouse.
Are there marks on the ground to see as if the gate has opened at all?
Yeah. So it looks like the gate has like scratch marks into the dirt of the track as it has opened, but both gates are like hanging quite loosely open.
Does it look like it's been open for a while?
Make investigation if you want to have a look at that. You probably have to get a bit closer to the gates to look. Like look at the hinges and stuff. Okay, with a 16, you take a good look over the hinges as sort of the cart is coming gradually closer. And these hinges look quite rusted along with the gate itself, so you don't think it's really moved very much for a while.
That's fair. Do we still have detect magic going? It is a 10-minute uptime.
Yeah, you would. So you can't detect any magic from this. There's no aura of any magic on any of it.
Wow, guys, this is just a really old gate. Let's steal it.
Steal it.
I'm putting it in the back of the cart.
We're
It's
putting
massive,
a
but sure.
whole gate in the back of the cart. Really?
It's the whole gate. It's coming with us. You know how much raw iron this is?
I'm gonna try to help.
Okay, you
Not
two can
like
make me
this.
athletics each to see if you can pull the cart off its hinges.
All right.
Oh, with those two, you each managed to get like half of the gate. Like, and then just with brute strength and a bit of whacking to the hinges, you managed to get both gates off.
In the cart they go.
They are
All this
big.
raw iron, guys.
They are very big. But you could
think
like lay
somebody's
them
gonna
over the back of the
notice?
cart. And
I
why?
think if we get into
Pee-wee,
why
why? I don't know. Why not? Why not
I think
have
if we
two
get into
muscles?
Velocity, somebody's gonna be like, "Are those the gates?"
Those are my fucking
Oh
gates.
yeah. We thought we would take a souvenir with us.
Jesus.
We figured your front gate would be the perfect thing to show you,
Yeah,
I didn't
perfect.
see anybody's name on it.
right? Looks cool, so we thought we'd take it.
With the gates in hand, it is now just two very large stone pillars. And you can pass through them easily.
For some reason, I really
and
hope this
continue.
back to buying stuff. I really want to
Just-
melt these down just for raw iron.
Oh my god.
Bella's just
Guys,
going to shake her
Forget being
head.
adventurers.
Bella's just going to shake her head and just get in the cart. Like,
Okay.
and just.
You guys continue. You get sort of between the trees, and it is like a narrow pathway filled with fog, but you can just about see where you're going, and you continue on your journey. It is getting later in the day. You've probably had some lunch while you've been traveling, as most of you are you're just walking or sat on the cart. You come to here, and you can see that if you go uphill a little bit, there is a it's not lighthouse, windmill here. You can continue on your journey. It's getting a little darker towards the evening.
Did we get a deed or something from a windmill back in the death house? I remember a windmill being mentioned.
Yeah, I
There
don't
was
know.
a windmill mentioned.
Yes, we did. Who's
Yeah.
carrying it?
Anybody remember my notes?
Was it the I found it or Bella found it?
Okay,
Somebody found it. It was
I
in like
think
a
I might have.
secret room, I believe, and
Yeah, it
somebody
was.
found it.
I found it.
Oh,
I
did
got
you?
a deed.
Deed to the windmill? Well, this is a windmill. You don't know if it's the right one.
Does it match like the windmill that was all over the house? Because they had pictures of it, right?
It does. It looks a little bit in not as good repair. A little bit weathered, worn, but
Guys,
similar.
I think
Yeah.
this is our.
Our windmill.
I think we own this. We should go check it out. Maybe it has more iron gates.
How does the windmill look?
It looks a little old. As with a lot of stuff you've seen in Barovia, it looks quite old and shabby. But the fan of the windmill is going round slowly.
All right. In that case, I'm going to tell the group to stay here for a second. I'm going to motion for Maston to back me up, and I'm gonna motion for him to come with me to go check out the windmill before we take everybody up there.
Okay.
Not without me.
You're more than welcome to come along, but I was just hoping people would stay to defend the cart and the lady we have escorting.
And you
Looks
guys also
at,
need that guy.
just myself. I don't know.
Well, you've got Sister Kai with you. You have
Oh,
Sister
that's
Kai
right.
with
Sister
you.
Kai's there too. I do forget about that. Okay, yeah. If you want to come along, that'd be great.
Sister Kai can man the cart. She's very capable.
I'm just gonna. Should we just walk in like we own the place because we own the place, or?
Oh yeah, I've got flail in one hand. I'm gonna put my shield down, and I'm gonna grab my orb out of my bag. I'm gonna
Okay.
go in flail and orb in hand.
Alright,
Flail
so I'm
and
gonna
all.
cast Bardic. When we get to the door, I am gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on him just in case. It does last, I think, a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
I believe
Does-
bardic inspiration lasts 10 minutes.
Does it last 10 minutes?
Mhm.
If so, that's
It
even
does.
better. You put my
Yes,
hand in
10
collection,
minutes.
children. Listen, Claxon. A lot of people believe in you. I might not be one of them, but just in case, this is for you.
Love it.
He is gonna let out a little chuckle at that. That is definite, sure. He's gonna let out a little chuckle, and he's gonna go up and start going through and investigating everything. And
Are you
when he gets to
gonna...
the
The
door, he'll
door is
kick it in.
shut. Are you gonna knock on the door, or are you just going in?
Oh, I'm kicking the door in.
Before you do
Okay,
that, I'm
That's
going to
that's
hit us.
valuable property. I'm gonna stop him if I can, and
Okay,
I'm gonna
yes.
turn the doorknob.
Oh my god. Before you
Okay.
even.
There
So.
you
This is how us elves do it. I know it's like magic, but it's not that complicated.
Yes, Kiwi, what would you like to do?
I'm going to hit us with aid.
Aid? Okay.
So
The three of you?
Yes, so we get
That's,
let me go ahead and
It's
just
5
share
temporary
it. 5 temporary hit points.
So your hit point maximum increases by 5. Important difference. Hit point maximum. This means that it can be re-healed up rather than temp hit points, which can't.
Oh yeah, it does. 8 hours? Oh, dude, I will take that all day.
Just remember to keep a note of your actual hit points when you have spells like this.
Yeah, I'll write it off
But
to
it
the
is
side here so I remember.
so it is
There we go.
active for 8 hours. And then Mastin, you begin to turn the doorknob. The door is locked.
Can I use my foot now?
do I recall getting a key from the Like I know we found a key. But
No,
there's
there
probably
wasn't a
something in
key
the
to the windmill, I don't think. I might be wrong, but I don't think there
No.
was.
We don't want to do property damage. Does anybody here go with a lockpick? I'm gonna look at Bella because I think Bella looks like somebody who's gonna be good with a lockpick.
Excuse me, I am so offended right now.
Oh.
I'm just gonna smack him.
Just
And
gonna
then
smack
grab
him.
my thieves' tools and lockpick.
Okay. You smack him, and then get out your thieves' tools because he actually was right.
Sometimes your intuition just does you dirty.
I do believe I can show you a little picture of the thing. I would really like to. Yes, I want to get rid of that. Thank you. So if you guys drag yourselves onto this side of the map, I can show you what the thing looks like, basically.
Like I remember that.
Alrighty.
Story.
So, yes, you guys should be able to see all of you that approached.
Oh yeah,
I
God,
can
if I
see
kick
vision
that door in, the
nutrition.
walls might cave. Fuck.
I have no vision. Oh, there we go. I see a windmill.
Yeah, so you should be able to see it now. Those of you that have approached. This is what the windmill, kind of the shoddiness of it. There is some like little balconies for maybe repairs on the next floor up, and then the little door that you have tried. Would you like to thieves' tool open it, Arabella?
I would.
Okay, make me a thieves' tool check, please, with dexterity. Seven.
Yep.
You try the lock and you can't seem to get all the tumblers in place. You think you've got like 1 or 2, but you can't quite get the door to unlock.
So about that, kicking the door down, this would be kind of a good time. I am not very successful.
Instead of kicking the door down, because it looks like the walls may cave in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my strength to overturn the doorknob and force the lock to break on the inside. That way I can just push the door open.
Okay. As you are beginning to do that, you hear Hello? Is there someone at the door?
Wait a minute.
Well, too late now. We're coming in.
And you open the door and burst on in.
Oh, yeah.
You see, in the bottom of this windmill, there is a lot of stuff. There is, like, pots and pans and cauldrons and boxes and crates. It's very full.
Gotcha.
So, if I open the door, you'll be able to see it. Open. And standing in front of the door, there is a human. Well, she was coming down the stairs. There is a human woman. She
Okay.
seems quite pretty. But that's up to I suppose
Okay.
your own interpretation. She looks fairly young. Let's use this picture. There we go. She's fairly young. And yeah, she looks very surprised that you've just burst into the windmill, and she's like, can I help you?
I'll put my flail away, but I will keep the orb out.
Okay.
Sorry, we're just wandering around looking for something. We thought we saw somebody run in here, and we went to investigate.
Oh, I don't think anybody's coming here. It's just me and my sister currently.
Well, I'm sorry to intrude on your windmill, madam. Seems like you guys have started collecting resources for maybe the coming season?
Yes, we're trying to get as much as we can. You can smell the cooking of, like, maybe pastries or cakes or something.
Oh yeah, his mouth is instantly watering. Like, he's looking for that. He's gonna talk to her as he's looking around the room and sniffing the air, but he
So
definitely
there
interested in
appears
food.
to be, like, a stove here that is working away, making something in the oven.
I'm going to look for anything suspicious because in my mind, I've practiced place from the death house, and that was pretty batshit crazy. So I'm assuming there might be something batshit crazy happening here.
Make me a investigation or perception. Claxton gets to get fat. Works for him. With an 8, there's a lot of mess here. There's a lot of stuff. It is quite hard to, like, pick anything out. But there appears to be a little frog or toad just chilling. Just sort of chilling on top of one of the boxes. But the rest of it seems to be food material, from what you can see that's open.
That magic going? Probably not. It's been over 10 minutes, surely.
Nah, it's been over 10 minutes now. You can
Give me just a
recast it if you
second.
want
Watch
to.
this. Watch this. I'm gonna sit here for a second, and I'm gonna act like I'm just getting a good whiff of the food, and I'm gonna keep telling her, you know, this food, it smells good and stuff like that. As I'm doing that, this is what I'm actually doing.
Okay. Any spell or magic item. Interesting.
So I'm gonna
You know
get
the
a whiff of the air, and I'm gonna
location.
meditate
Okay.
and kind of see what's around as I'm, you know, talking to her about the food and what's going on and getting information out of her. That's actually what I'm doing.
You detect that there is a spell on her, and it is an illusion spell.
Got it. Okay. And no one can convince me otherwise. All right. So in that case, I'm going to ask if she would like to take a stroll around the windmill and, you know, kind of give me the layout of what's around here because I'm new to the area.
You just broke down her front door.
I know, that's how I was like,
I don't really want to go anywhere with you, to be honest. And she, like, backs up the stairs a little bit.
I think there's been a big misunderstanding. See, we were under the assumption that this home actually was unoccupied.
Oh! I see, that makes a little more sense, yes.
if you want to show her the deed, we were thinking this might be his windmill and why someone might run in here and be occupied, which is kind of why I forced my way in. I didn't expect to see, a beautiful young lady as yourself.
Oh, she blushes a little bit. Well, this is the only windmill, I believe. If you have we kind of moved in to occupy it to have somewhere to make our pies and pastries and somewhere to live. You may have met my grandmother if you've come from Barovia.
Mushroom chicken pies for the win!
Wait a minute. You know,
Yes.
I probably did. Does she partake in the selling of pies?
Yes. I make most of them, and then my sister Bella sells them in Valaki, and my grandmother sells them in Barovia. And then I stay here and do the cooking.
So I'm going to look around my bag and whatnot and see if I have a pie left. Of course, I know I don't because I know I ate it
You
before I
don't.
even left the town.
You ate all of them.
Character-wise, I'm now really sad I bought those pies because if she has illusion magic on her, that's automatically like a red flag.
You don't know if she has illusion magic on her. You're fine. You're
I
fine.
know, but I'm
You
just
can
like,
live in
man, I
denial.
feed my party. Yeah, if I still have it, I will pull out the deed just to validate our claim.
Do you mind if I take a look at that? And she will
Well,
very carefully edge around Klaxon.
I promise. He's, I wouldn't say he's
I'm at the
harmless, but
stove at this point. If they've got some pastries on the stove, I'm waiting for them bad boys to be golden brown.
I wouldn't say he's harmless, but he's controllable.
Would you like to buy some pastries?
Oh, I will definitely buy these pastries as soon as they're done. Slaps 5 gold on the counter.
Oh, sure.
Whatever, this is mine.
Sure. I have some that are already prepared if you would like some.
Nope, I want these ones when they're fresh. I'm gonna eat these
You
bad
want those
boys
ones?
right off the
Okay.
fire. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yup.
They should be done soon. I was trying to time it with sundown.
That's perfect. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna write down and start making a list of what looks like a list of the ingredients that are in the area. It starts out as a list like that, but it's going to end up being a note to Maston saying there's illusion magic on her. See what you can do if you can. And then I'm going to give him a note and says, they got a pretty good stock of ingredients here. Take a look. We might be able to buy some stuff and maybe help them out. And at the bottom of the ingredients list says the note, she has illusion magic on her. Please help her.
All right, so Maston's going to take the note, and he has no idea what Klaxon's doing, and it's very apparent on his face that he looks like, what is he doing? Like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
It's just a blank,
just
I'm just taking
crouched in
stock
front
of
of
their
the oven,
inventory. I'm getting information, and all of this is under the guise of us trying to figure out whose windmill it is. Not only have I found out there's illusion magic on her, I found out that her and her family sell pies, that it's her and her sister here, that they moved in without anything, and that it's just this. So far I've got more information by casually breaking in the door and acting nice than I have by drilling her with diplomacy.
She is taking a look at the deed, so she doesn't notice you guys passing notes to each other, or what's on the note more.
Hey, giggle giggle high school.
And then she looks over the deed and she's like, "Oh, it does seem that you do own this windmill. If you're in possession of that deed. I wasn't aware that anybody owned it. I don't really know what. Do you want us to leave, or?
No, I'm not going to evict you of the property. I had no idea somebody was here. I thought it was on. Recently
Okay.
came in possession of the deed.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry if you lost a family member. I'm not really. I'm sorry. You've kind of caught me out of sorts. I don't really know what the etiquette here is, if you own this windmill, will you be charging us to live here, or?
Charge your pies! Charge your pies! Charge your pies for rent!
Is Claxon saying that in character, like whispering to me?
Oh God, yes. Oh yes. Dead God, yes. He wants these pastries on lock for permanency. Like if he can get them without spending the gold. Oh God, yes.
Tell you what, I have no intention of evicting you from your home, nor do I have any desire to charge you rent because honestly, I would be a terrible landlord. I would not get this place fixed up. Um,
Uh, oh,
so
mhm.
perhaps we can have high tribute.
Did you just say pie tribute?
I'm gonna look
Oh.
at my Claxon and look at his expression. It seems so. At this
Well,
point, because of the illusion magic, he kind of just wants to like vacate the area because he assumes that not all is as it appears.
the illusion magic is centered on her, but Klaxon sort of told you there's illusion magic on her, but you don't know if there's any more. So yeah, she's like, sure, you can take your gold back and just take those fresh pies.
Oh no, the gold is gonna be needed to start getting you organized. I get you some shelves and help get this place fixed up a little bit. That way you're not just
Oh,
scattered across the bottom floor
Are you
here.
trying to create a pie empire out from under my nose?
But yes, the 5 gold is to help get the property fixed up and get you better shelving and whatnot, storage areas and everything. And slowly but surely, I'll help you get this place set up.
Is there any way if I could like try to see past the illusion now that I know it's an illusion?
you can make an investigation check. With an investigation check, you can tell that it is an illusion, but it is not too easy to see through. You can see that she is under the illusion. She is nowhere near this pretty.
I mean, I get that.
She is quite a I don't want to say an ugly person, but she is a little
She's the epitome of a storybook witch.
She's cosmetically challenged.
She's a little cosmetically challenged. You can see that her nails are very long. She appears to have she appears to be horned. She may be a tiefling of some description.
You said?
Yes.
Wait. Oh, woo, hot mommy.
But if you could please make me a Arcana check. And can I have everybody who is there but has not been talking make perception checks, please?
I'm in the wagon, I think.
So not you.
Yeah, Alethea and Sister Kai are at the cart with the lady we're escorting, and then the rest of us are at the windmill.
I assume Fortuna too.
Yes. Oh, Fortuna's just died, so...
We're having some mini bunny aggro.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Arabella, just as Matson seems to be peering at this woman quite intently, you hear what appears to be a child's cry from upstairs.
Oh my.
Let me see. I'm going to get close to Masta.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to whisper that I heard a child cry upstairs. and to distract, because I want to go up and see what that was.
Give me like 1 minute. I'm gonna have to look up the lady.
To give you a better look at what she looks like, I'm trying to get this to show properly. But she looks. I'm really sorry that all of the Curse of Strahd stuff is very creepy. But this is more what she looks like. This one.
All right, I got you.
She's got horns. She's not as, super attractive. She may just be another race of Yorthria.
Damn, there goes the pie business.
And be, a little worried about it. But yes, you have heard a child scream cry from above. Not scream. More of a cry.
What the hell is that?
That is a frog.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
He's just,
no.
He's just tootling around. He's just tootling.
Yeah. Don't worry about the toad. I'm gonna keep my eye on that little hopping bastard. No, a horned person and a toad, that just screams trouble.
Okay,
Damn,
as you guys are thinking about what to do, your pies become ready.
I'm definitely gonna take them off and set them down over here on whatever this is and let them cool off for a second.
Okay. So you move over here.
Yep. Cooling off my pie.
Arabella, do you want to try and she's kind of blocking the stairs at the moment, but you could try, you probably couldn't sneak past her unless you get her to move.
So she did communicate her intention to me, right?
I did.
Yeah, she did. She did.
I'm going to kind of like gesture for her to like moving closer as I like look over the deed, and I'm gonna like talk about it, what my plans are for an apparent pie empire.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
You want the pie empire?
And it's kind of like just to talk to her and see if I can get her to
She will move over to here. You're going to need a very good stealth to not be seen. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Whew, okay, let's do this.
But you are welcome to try.
All right.
Now, can I give her aid and cause a slight distraction so she can sneak by for a quick second?
You can. It
So
will lower
let's-
the DC, depending on what you want to do.
I'm gonna give
I
myself.
am going to... You know what? I'm going to take out my human bone knife and make it very obvious that it's a human bone knife. And I'm going to be... oh, yeah. Make it very obvious that it's a human bone knife as I get ready to cut open into one of my pies. And I'm going to act like the knife is not sharp enough and ask her if she's got something that's not bone.
She's like, she turned
How did my
to face Clarkson.
Arcana check do, by the way?
So you see her like this. She is fiendish in some description.
You send me something? I haven't loaded yet.
She is fiendish in some way. You get the fiend vibe. Whether that is fiendish blood as a tiefling or whether that is a fiend, you're not sure.
Man, where's Sister Kai when needed, right?
Right.
You can go get her.
Yeah, she's at the carriage.
I'm committed to trying to get Arabella up the stairs, apparently.
Okay.
Let's go.
So,
Bella, if you want to do that, make me a stealth check. 14. You get to about here, about halfway up the stairs, and then she notices you, and she's like, you've broken into my house, and now you're just inviting yourself
Technically, it's
upstairs?
his house.
It's our house.
Yeah,
Well-
technically it is.
We're still
So we can
discussing
do as
that.
we please by law. No. He holds the deed. And by law, when you hold the deed, you hold the property, and anything on it is yours.
For the record,
So I'm
Masses looks
sorry,
very
but
Masses doing that thing where he's like pinching the bridge of his like eyebrows. He's like, he looks very
Yep.
just exasperated.
Yep. So anything on the property is technically his because you're here illegally without his consent. So technically, we could have you handcuffed, thrown out, and investigated anyways. So you can let her go see what's going on, or we can do this the hard way.
It's kind of a privacy issue. My sister is upstairs.
That's not a sister.
I'm sorry.
What?
Go ahead, Arabella. Go investigate.
Okay.
Okay. She's like, it's extremely rude. And she goes to follow
It's
you up the
extremely rude
stairs.
to be here against someone's. I'm gonna step right in front of her as she goes up.
You can't get in front of her, you're over here. And she's much closer. So you can follow her up the stairs or attempt to grapple her, but you can't get in front of her.
How
as this is
sturdy
going
is the
on-
stuff right here?
I'm going to. While this is all gone, I'm gonna just like make a step in the doorway, and kind of like make a come hither gesture to the cart,
Okay.
just so the people inside know
Okay, we
people are being.
make our way over there.
Thea, do
Including
you want
Arena
to
and all
make your
them?
way over? Do you want to make your way over? And who do you want to bring with you? It's up to you.
Is Arena's brother there too, or no?
No,
I can't remember.
He stayed in the village.
Went to go take a bath. She's not feeling very good.
Okay.
I'll make my way over because I was getting bored sitting there anyway.
Okay.
Because
If you can put your token on, please. Do you want to leave Sister Kai in charge of Irina on the cart, or do you want to get them both to come with you?
I don't know if Arena should come with. I asked them if they want to come with, and
Irina kind of looks at the windmill and she's like, not really, no.
okay. So Sister Kai stays to protect her since she's a strong gal.
She is a strong gal. Okay.
And then Stinny comes with though. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Fortuna is there. You get to this floor, Arabella, and you are closely followed by.
Quick question, Gaia.
Hello.
Since I'm here and she was going on the stairs, how sturdy is everything that's right here?
It is like boxes and barrels and stuff full of like food, so you can step on the barrels.
Would there be a chance I could attempt to jump off the barrel and tackle her off from the stairs as she passes by?
You can make an attempt. It will be a little tricky, but you certainly can. If you would like to make an athletics check for me.
19.
19. With a 7, you tackle her to the floor.
Alright.
A little thing
I
like
will
that.
gladly take the falling damage for falling down the stairs with her.
You will take probably just a d6 each. You take 1 damage.
Sweet. That's
And
acceptable.
meanwhile, since I'm up here, I'm gonna start looking for where I heard the little kid.
Okay. So
That
you're
looks
on.
like Tarzan, right there. Whatever. the
You're
picture is.
onto this. It is looks like a windmill. There are there appears to be some like dust in the millstone. It is continuing to like the millstone is going around as the windmill does. There appears to be something white is being ground in there. It is a soft. It is like a white powder.
Can I investigate it?
You can. You can make an investigation check, see if you can determine what it is.
Oh god, okay, let's see. I can do this.
With a 17, you take a look at it, and you like pick up a little bit, like between your fingers. Smell it. It kind of smells gross, like death. And you notice like a couple of bits a bit further across are not fully ground yet. It appears to be bone.
I hope that's what's in the pie.
Okay, do I see anything else on this floor?
There is another staircase that goes further up, and then there are shabby windows that you can look out of if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm gonna go up one more.
Okay, you continue going up. As you are doing that, Klaxon and this lady have been tackled to the ground.
I can't
and
get back.
she's not very happy about that, obviously. So she's like, "What are you doing?"
Break the illusion. That's all I'm gonna
sorry?
tell her. Break the illusion.
She just looks at you like she's really confused.
I already picked up on you. I know what you are. You're throwing an illusion on yourself. Break it. I've sensed it since I got here.
As you continue up, you get to this floor, Ella. You can see there's a very dirty pile of clothes. Some of them look like children's clothes, some of them adults' clothes. There is another of these horned women. Make me an Arcana check. See if you can determine what they are. With a 22, because you can see her clearly, she's not got any like illusion magic on her that's kind of scattering away who she is. You can very clearly see that this woman is a hag of some description.
Oh, I got lost. I better go back downstairs.
I've just had a large clatter downstairs, so I don't think you should. And we're gonna roll initiative, please.
What is a hag?
A fiend. Or fae.
That doesn't have-
They are sort of, they're magical creatures. Like kind of witches, essentially.
Yeah, think of like your typical like bog witch kind of situation.
Is it like the hag from D&D?
The game that we're playing, yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that
Dead by
picture of the
Daylight, I meant
swamp is
DBD.
creature-looking thing.
Yeah, like DBD.
Yeah, that's yep. Swamp hag-looking creature looks like a
Okay.
rundown tree.
Yeah, from Dead by Daylight. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
something like that.
Situation here, yeah.
Oh, initiative.
Okay. Do. Okay. So we have Maston, we have Klaxon, and we have Arabella. Anybody else need to go on the initiative order? We need to put Alethea on.
How do... Wait,
You just click your token when you roll, but I can do it now because you've already rolled. And can I have the power couple roll for Fortuna unless you would like her to not be here and be on the cart? It's up to you, Paraben. Seeing as Miss Byrne is not very well.
Let me see if I can pull up her sheet real quick for a second.
It's okay. Oh. 16. Thank you. Okay, let us begin. We begin with Mastin. What would you like to do? You don't know that anything has happened quite yet, but in any action you want to take downstairs, you're limited now to the turn order.
In order to attempt to defuse this situation, I am going to cast Enthrall on the lady downstairs.
Okay, please post that in the chat and tell me what I need to do.
Make a DC saving throw of Wisdom up to 14.
She passes the save. It does not seem to affect her. Bum, 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 bum.
Gotcha. And I will say, if she is immune, she is no longer immune because of my talent. Just in case.
What do you mean?
At level 3 with my bard class, creatures that are immune to being charmed are no longer immune to being charmed.
Oh, okay. She passed the save anyway. But you sense if you were not as strong as a bard as you are, she would be immune to your charms.
Gotcha.
But she passed the save anyway.
There goes my attempts to defuse the situation. Alright. As of right now, I'm still not trying to do anything overtly aggressive. Because I haven't really recognized the fiend or fiend-like race she might be, so.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Happy? Klaxon, you have just tackled this woman down the stairs. You've both sort of got up, and she is very mad at you. But what would you like to do? Would you like to take any aggressive action, or do you want to see what's going on?
Oh yes, I'm gonna activate Rage immediately as we stand up. Let me roll my die for my wild magic chart. Ooh, and I got a 1. Let's see. Shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
When does this occur? Like right
as
now?
I rage. Yep,
Okay.
right when I rage. So I gain 11 temporary hit points.
Wild Magic Barbarians is so fun, like, as soon as you hit level 3.
Oh god, no. The minute we hit level 3, I was like, oh, this is going to be so much fun.
So you gain 11 temporary hit points. Does she get attacked now?
Yes, she does. DC, it is a Constitution saving throw, DC 11, I believe. For me,
Con save,
yes, DC 11.
she passes.
All right, so she does not get hit with the tendrils for necrotic damage right now. Now, though, I am going to hit her with the flail, or I'm going to attempt to.
Okay, 11 misses. She dodges out the way.
Alrighty, and then that's me for now.
Okay.
Mass is going to explain what the hell is going on.
Well, I'm raging now. I'm sorry. I'm focused.
It is Fortuna's turn. You have seen Klaxon attack with a flail, and you have seen Mastin try to charm her. What would Fortuna do? She can run away and cry. That's acceptable.
I'm going to assume that Fortuna is a smart lady.
Mm-hmm.
And considering that we are attacking this seemingly very beautiful woman for no apparent reason, he's going to assume something is amiss. He's going to cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam? Okay. Please tell us what Moonbeam does. It is a con save, I believe. Which she passes with a natural 20. So she's going to take half damage. You should be able to click the speech bubble.
Okay.
And it should show the spell. It is a 5-foot radius. Okay, so she would take it when she starts her turn there, and she has not started her turn there quite yet. So, but she has passed
will be at disadvantage.
How what? Shape changer. Okay.
In a shape changer, will be at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine.
Despite thing I could think.
So she will take half damage on her turn, which is now. Wait. No, that's the other one. Sorry. They're one after the other. This one that is up with you, Arabella, is going to attack you, unsurprisingly. She lashes out with claws. With an 8 to hit, which I don't believe hits.
No, it doesn't hit.
And that is her action. Does she have any bonus actions? Interesting ones. No. That's gonna be it for her. And then it is the one downstairs turn. She is going to take the half of the 2d10 damage. If you could roll that, please, Paraven. That's right. You just rolled really high. Half 16, 8. She takes 8 damage. Hello? And she's gonna have her turn. She is going to use her turn to She is going to it doesn't say that it takes an action. Oh, it does. Okay. She is going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on you, Klaxon. She's at disadvantage because you're in melee.
Alright.
But she rolled a... What? That's not put in properly. Sorry, 1d0 necrotic damage. No. I believe it's supposed to be 1d10. Otherwise, she just does 0 damage to you. She hits with a 20.
I mean, I'm down to take 0 damage.
Yeah. I'm just gonna double check Ray of Enfeeblement. I don't want to give you too much damage. Does it not do any damage, maybe? Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she, so it doesn't do any damage. But you deal half damage with your weapon attacks that use strength. And at the end of each of your turns, you can basically roll again to see if another con save to see if you can end the effect. So she's
Gotcha.
she's done an attack roll this time, but it's a save to get rid of the effect.
All right, gotcha.
She just doesn't want you doing that much damage to her. Bella, it is your turn. You are upstairs.
Alright, I'm hitting her with the whispers.
Okay. Dissonant whispers?
Yes, so
That is
make
a...
a wisdom saving throw. I think the DC is
Okay.
14.
She fails.
Okay. She takes 3d6 worth of psychic damage. And she
Nice.
runs away from me.
Well, you're in a very small area, so she can only really move, like, here.
That is fine, because that's enough room for me to use my movement to go down the stairs. I'm going to dash.
Okay?
Well, no, I can't dash, but I'm going to run down the stairs.
You're gonna run?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet would put you there.
Perfect.
So you can go to 30 and be at the top of the stairs, or you can stay there.
I just did my action, so all I can do is just my run.
Yeah.
So
So this was 20 feet of movement. So you've got another 10 if you want to move any, like if you want to hide in here or you want to go further down.
I do want to go further down, so
Okay.
right here.
Okay, 5, 10. Then that puts you at the top of the stairs here.
Okay.
I'll put you on the same map as everyone else, just for ease. Otherwise, you're on top of the stairs with nothing. Okay. It is Alethio's turn. You see a very panicked Arabella coming downstairs.
Okay, is my little impy boy with me?
Yeah, he's always with you.
Okay, but he's out right now?
You could have had him out if you wanted him out.
Yeah. We'll have him out.
Okay. Here he is. He chills with you. What would you like to do?
We are going to if I entangle her, that would get everybody
Yeah, it's a large area.
way too big. If I use my imp, is that can he do his own attack or no?
No, he doesn't have an attack as a familiar. If you have
He
touch
did.
spells, he can cast them. But if he's a familiar, I don't think he can.
I thought he was able to bite.
Wait, your pact of the... What pact are you? Pact of the chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be if you have an M.
I swore he could like bite.
I'm just checking if it lets you. I don't believe it does let you attack. Normally familiars can't attack. I'm just checking if the Pact of the Chain lets them. It lets them have touch spells cast through them. But I'm not sure if it... Whoa, hello. Pact of the Chain. You learn from familiar. You can cast a spell. Additionally, when you take the attack action, you can forego one of your attacks to allow your familiar to use its reaction to make one attack of its own. So it would take your action and his reaction. But you can do it.
I'm going to use Eldritch Bash is way too big of an area.
No, Eldritch Blast is one target. You'll just be at disadvantage because you're like in the door and she's next to you. But it only hits one person if you hit her.
Okay, I'm gonna use Ray of Sickness, I think.
Okay, Ray of Sickness. What do I need to do for Ray of Sickness?
You need to...
Is it a roll to hit?
On a hit, it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, you need to roll again because you're at disadvantage. With a 6, your ray does not quite hit. You're trying not to hit Klaxon, who is like attacking her at the same time. So you unfortunately, and also defend yourself. And you are not able to hit her. It is anything else you want to do? You have a bonus action and some movement if you want to like move into the room or anything like that.
Yeah, I'll move into the room. I can go. Is this? Move, please. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can go there. That's
Right
fine.
here.
Yeah, she won't get an attack of opportunity because you're still like sort of next to each other. Okay. It is the secret boy's turn. There is a barrel that the lid kind of blows up off of it, and there is some black Icarus liquid in there. And this little boy comes out.
Little?
Well, he's medium, I believe. For those of you who this is what he looks like. He's pretty scary. Very obviously
that bastard.
Very obviously some sort of fiend from his look like. And he will use his fetid cloud. So a 10-foot radius. Any creature that starts their turn there. So remember on the start of your turn. I'll put him in a 10-foot radius. So I remember who is in it. Okay. Back to the top. Maston, what are you doing? Oh, at the start of your turn, make a con save. Almost immediately forgot. With a 10, you fail the save. You are poisoned until the start of your next turn. While poisoned this way, you can take either an action or a bonus action, not both, and you can't take reaction.
Acknowledged. Alright.
Acknowledged, HQ.
Do my Fey presence. See if I can make everybody, all my enemies in that 10-foot area around me. DC.
Sorry, you're cutting in and out. What save is it? Hold on.
I'm sorry, Miss. You can probably care. Very busy. It's a wisdom.
Wisdom save. Okay, perfect. Wisdom save by you, and a wisdom save by you. Okay, the... is this magic?
Good question.
Yeah, it's your warlock spell save DC, so yes, it is a spell. Because it uses your spell save. The hag passes. The little weird creature does not pass. The little fiend, he's scared or charmed.
Frightened.
Which one? Oh, yeah. You gonna go for frightened?
Go for frightened.
Go for frightened. Okay, he is frightened. Let's put a little spooky boy on him. Okay, Klaxon, it is your turn. Oh, you can't do anything else other than movement. You can't bonus action as well because you're poisoned.
I'm going to remind Klaxon that he has a DC.
I will remember that. Constitution save for the cloud thing, right?
Yes, please.
And then the inspiration
You
is
passed.
Oh, I passed? Okay, then I won't use it.
You don't need to use it. You have passed.
Alright. In that case... Yeah, we're gonna see if we... Oh, wait a minute. My tendrils from my rage.
Oh, yeah. Do they attack now?
Yes, they do. DC... It will be... Now that I am using my actual rage and whatnot, it is 8 plus proficiency plus constitution modifier. So that will be 8, 10, 14. And it'll be a constitution 14.
Okay.
Did she pass or fail?
14. She fails.
She takes 6 necrotic damage.
6. Okay.
Alright, now here comes the flail, my actual action.
You are affected by the
array of enfeeblement, so the damage will be halved.
Wahoo! So that is 19. Have
19 on 22. My rage as well.
Oh, 22. My bad. To
So
11.
she'll take 11. Yep. And it'll be necrotic damage because of other natural things that I am.
It's necrotic?
And yes,
even
ma'am,
though
it
it's
is.
with the weapon?
Yep. Based off of some other good things that I'm holding on to as well.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
Is okay. Fortuna, it is her turn. Can she make a con save, please? Actually, she's just out of it. She's fine. If you could do your turn, please. Yeah, I'll say you're not quite in it, because it would have to come out the door and stuff first. Perfect. Caravan? What would Fortuna like to do?
Moonbeam's still going. Yeah, the moonbeam is still going. She's gonna keep the moonbeam up.
Oh, yeah.
Con
So
save.
that's a con save on the start of her turn. When a creature enters the spell or starts its turn there. Yeah. So
Oh,
she doesn't
I've already
need
rolled those
to...
sleeping yet.
She
Just
doesn't
wanna make
need
sure-
to do anything with that. It's just concentration. She's not
Gotcha,
moving
okay.
it, which requires an action, so she can do something else.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the lady downstairs.
Okay. Wisdom save, I believe.
I believe you're right.
That is 15.
Yeah, that passes. You're good. So yeah, and that's all she's gonna do on her turn.
Okie so it is the one upstairs. She is going to... She's not frightened of you anymore, is she, Bella?
I know she ran away from me. Let me look. Let me double check.
I don't believe she remains frightened of you, but just double check.
The target. Yeah, I think it stops. I don't see anything saying that it keeps going.
Okay, she is directly behind you, and she's going to try and attack you with her claws. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay. That is 14 slashing damage. You're trying to escape from her, and she just rakes into your back.
All right.
And then it is, that's all going to be all for her turn. They don't really have any bonus actions. And then the other one, she's going to use her action to polymorph into her true form. Well, drop the illusion, whatever the word is.
Is that the one that's the moonbeam?
Yes. So, what is the moonbeam damage?
DC 14 con save, and I rolled a 19 on it.
That is 16. So
It passes, so she'll take
she
that.
passes.
But it's almost max moonbeam damage, though. Hey.
I was gonna say. That's a lot.
Yeah,
of
that's a lot of damage.
So it's half of that is 9. Perfect. She is looking a little bit hurt now. But not bloodied yet. Bella, it is your turn. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okay.
With a 10, you unfortunately fail unless you have anything you can do.
No, I don't.
Okay, you are poisoned from the disgusting gas. You can take either an action or a bonus action, not both, and you can't take reactions. Choose wisely.
I am going to whisper at her again.
Okay, perfect. Another wisdom save, I believe.
Yes.
She fails again.
Not only is she going to run away from me again.
Okay, so she moves her full speed away from you, right?
All right, and then she takes
Okay, she can go there.
8
She
damage.
takes 8 psychic damage. -8, perfect. And then we are Alethea, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to do. What is this?
I will say for Dissonant Whisper, she also has to pick a reaction to move as far away from Arabella as possible.
Yeah, she's moved
What's
away.
that?
Cool. I can't see, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah, she's moved away. She's just on the floor above.
This isn't undead, right? Or is it?
You don't know. You've come into this new. You can make an Arcana check if you would like. See if you can determine. Get 1 free check per turn. Arcana with an 18. You, having a fiend yourself, you've got your little imp, you believe this creature and this creature are both fiends. They are either from the Nine Hells or the Infinite Maze of the Abyss, but you're not sure which one.
So does that mean that doesn't mean undead?
No, it's
No.
a fiend.
Okay. Like a devil-like creature?
Yeah, devil or demon. This one
Okay.
seems more demonish, but you're not quite sure about the woman.
Okay. Just wanted to check. I'm going to do Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, you are still at disadvantage. You're still base to base with her.
How dare she?
So disadvantage, but you can attack.
And again, right?
Yeah, and then roll again. 18 hits. You have extra damage on your Eldritch Blast, I think I put it in. So if you just click the Eldritch Blast button in the chat, it will roll the damage for you.
Wahoo!
1. Do you have any... I swear you have something. Hold on. You increased your damage, I'm pretty sure. No, that's not the right person. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Agonizing Blast.
Yes, that's the one.
How
So,
much?
what does it do? Your charisma modifier is added.
That's 4. So that would be 5.
Okay. Your charisma modifier is 4. I'll just add
Yeah.
that. Oh, I think I can add it on
When you cast illusion, yeah.
in here. There we go. Perfect. So that's 5 damage. Okay. Starting to look hurt. A little. It is now the Dretch's turn. Oh, Alethea, can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Wait, that is the right one. Okay.
Okay, that passes. It is the little freaky boy's turn. He is going to make 2 attacks. He is going to bite Alethea, and then he is going to try and claw Maston.
Hold that disadvantage because he is pregnant.
Does an 11 hit you, Alethea?
That's armor class, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. And with the claws, does a 13 hit you, Maston?
Thankfully, not.
Nope. Okay, perfect. And it is your turn, Maston.
Vicious mockery on the hat.
Okay, wisdom save, I believe. That is a 17.
Oh, come on, man, you're killing me. All right, got it.
Would you like to do anything else?
Hi, how are you?
Make me a con save. And also, perfect. You are both not poisoned. Klaxon, I forgot to do this at the end of your turn. Could you make another con save for me?
That's why I did the 19 for you right there. That was the Constitution
Oh,
save.
that was that one.
did it. It just finally loaded. I got my internet back. I've been trying to talk and I just realized my internet went down. So you guys haven't heard a word I've said over the past like 5 minutes.
No, we have not.
Yeah, I
So
figured.
that con
I
save
figured.
is for the Ray of Enfeeblement.
Yeah, that's the 19
and
for the Raven
then-
Table.
Can you roll another con save because it's the start of your turn, please?
Yeah, not a problem at all. An 11, that's a fail.
Would you like to use your bardic?
Yes, that is a D6, correct?
Yep.
13.
You pass.
That'll do. I'll take it. All right. And for my necrotic tendrils, round 3 of 10, DC 14 Constitution save.
Constitution save. That is a 15.
Dang. All right. No tendril damage this round.
Okay.
All right. Here comes
From
the
your
Go ahead.
orb, you can. Oh, it's any spells. That's not a spell.
Yeah, it's just my rage ability, unfortunately.
Sadness. So you've
Yeah,
used
sad face
that.
moments.
Okay. Fortuna, it is your turn. If you guys can prepare your turns as best you can, I know stuff changes, but have a little think about a couple of things you want to do while you're waiting for other people's turns.
Right now.
That's alright. I know you're dealing with the burn, so.
No worries, you're fine. So how does Bella look right now? Will she survive?
Arabella,
I just took 14.
are you bloodied?
No, but I'm half.
She's not bloodied.
Okay. In that case, she's gonna, I guess, cast Guiding Bolt on the hag.
Okay. Please guiding bolt us. Oh, I'm like scrolled really far up. 19 hits. Roll the damage, please. 13 radiant. She is now bloodied, half health.
And the next attack on her also has advantage.
Oh yeah, let me put a little thingy on, a little yellow, so we remember. The one at the top of the stairs is going to move back into being directly behind you, my darling. And she is going to try and claw you again.
Oh, okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
It hits.
She does 10 slashing.
Okay.
Are you still alive? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. I imagine you are bloodied now, though. That is her action. Yes, that's what she's going to do. And then this one at the bottom of the stairs. She's not happy. She is polymorphed back. She is going to... she's going to try and claw... Maston, I think. Because she recognizes that you are quite a strong boy. Con
Gotcha.
save for the moonbeam, she gets a 22, so she takes half damage. Half of 16. And then she's going to try and claw Maston. That is a natural 1. She does not hit.
Unfortunately, a natural 1 does in fact hit.
Why?
That's
Why? Don't joke with me, because I'll hit.
in fact, it does triple damage.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah. You take 1 billion damage, you're dead.
Action dissipates into dust.
Arabella, it is your turn.
I'm gonna do the hideous laughter on the one that I can't get away from.
Okay. What save is it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Basically, she moved her full movement back up the stairs and then just came running back down again.
Yes.
That's a 6, so I believe she is affected.
And she's prone, which means I can move. I'm just gonna move closer.
She is laughing. She's incapacitated. You can move away from her without getting attacked.
I'm just gonna move closer to, because this one is at the top of the stairs, right?
She's at the bottom of the stairs, yeah. You could, like, jump down to where Alethea is and then take one of these other spots.
Yes.
But you'd have to make athletics or acrobatics just to, like, make the jump down the stairs without hurting yourself.
Jesus, I don't trust myself. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics, please. 17. You definitely jump down. You don't land on Alethea or her imp. And you are able to move where you wish. So you're down on this square at the moment.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
You guys can all hear very horrible cackling laughter as this hideous laughter takes effect.
So she wasn't lying about her sister being upstairs. Just want to tell you guys.
Been one-on-oneing the whole time.
Yes.
Basically, yeah. Alethea, it is your turn.
As I see Bella just jump down and she's all bloody, seemingly out of nowhere, I hastily cast Healing Light,
Okay.
which would be what I get to do. I have a pool of d6s that you spend. So I have a pool of 3, is it?
You have 4. 1 plus your warlock level.
Oh, we're level 4 now?
You're level 3.
Oh, 1 plus. Yeah.
1 plus 3.
Okay.
As a bonus action, you can heal up to your charisma modifier in dice. So your charisma modifier is
4.
4, so you can use all the dice at once if you want to, or you can use like just 1 or just two, however many you want. And then heal anybody within 60 feet of you.
And I can use that next time too. There's no limit as long as I have the dice.
As long as you have the dice in your pool, you can use it.
And it's a d6, was it?
Yeah. Each one's a d6.
D6. Okay. I'm going to use 2, I think, right now. Dice you can spend at once equals 0.
You gonna use 2?
She's bloodied, so she's half health. Yeah, I'll use 2.
Okay. 2 of those. So roll me 2d6. You do it like this, but without the sneak
got it.
part. You got it?
I don't... Do I have to whisper it to you or just do it?
No,
straight up?
just roll it. 7. Bella, you get 7 healing back as you are bathed in a celestial light.
Thanks, lovely.
So that was your bonus action, Alethea. Make me a con save. See if you can do another action. Oh, perfect. So you can take your action as well if you want to, like Eldritch Blast or any of your other
that's
spells.
exactly what I'm going to do.
Eldritch Blast. 23. You are still at disadvantage, so roll again. 19 definitely hits. You can hit her. 11 force. Okay. That is her turn. It is the little boy little demon boy. He is going to... He can see that Bella's hurt, so he's going to try and bite you and then claw at Alethea.
Are you still bloodied,
As it's
Bella?
fair, he is no longer frightened.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Bella, are you still bloodied at this point?
No.
We might see in a minute. You're not bloodied, okay. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Perfect. 18 to hit you, though, Alethea.
Oh my god, yeah.
You take 7 slashing.
Okay.
That is him, and it is back up to Maston.
I'll see if I can stab the dredge.
Stop the dredge, okay. Make me an attack roll. 11. 11... Can you make a con save as well, please? 11 hits. You are only able to take this action, not a bonus action. But you hit him and deal... Ooh, 10 piercing. It would appear you have bloodied him. He does not have a lot of health. But unless you want to move anywhere, that's all you can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am because if I move, I take 2 attacks opportunity. I'm not about that life.
No, fair. Craxon.
Alright, on the beginning of my turn, DC Constitution save 14 for my rage tendrils.
Okay. On save. That is a 19.
Yep, she saves that person. Alright, I will end my rage early
Okay.
with a big old smile on my face.
So that is a bonus
will-
action. Is using your thing a bonus action as well, or does it just go off?
It just goes off on my turn. It's part of
Yeah.
my rage. It's just every time on my turn. Alright, so I will take out one of my Eye of Newts and crush it to my orb,
Okay.
casting the Hex spell.
Hex. Okay. What do I need to
And
do?
let's see. Let me go here. We'll just post that in chat there. There we go.
Okay, you just hex them. You don't... I don't get to save or anything. Choose an ability you want to be affected. It is ability checks, not saving throws.
Ability checks, not saving throws. It will be wisdom checks.
Wisdom checks? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that will be me, because my... oh no, that's a bonus action to cast that spell. So, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to have a little fun now.
23 hits.
Alright.
11.
And then let me roll that D6 necrotic.
You
Oh, wait.
do not think
Sorry.
that the flail is doing as much damage as it should.
Okay.
Seeing as that it is just a, it's not a magical item, you think.
Gotcha. Not a problem. And then there's the 5 for the hex, and then the extra 1d6 for using the orb for my spell focus.
Okay. Perfect. She's looking very bloodied now.
And that will be me, and I will just give her a big old evil grin across my face.
Okay, perfect. Fortuna, it is your turn.
Toll the dead on the red dredge.
Toll the dead? Okay, wisdom save, I believe.
Wisdom save of 14, I believe.
11. It is hurt, so you get the extra, you get the bigger die. The d12. 10. You kill the little dredge. This hag here seems very upset. She cries out like a no. But the boy is gone.
I would say he started it, but he really didn't.
He really didn't. He's just stinky. And his aura is gone. Because he did. That's it?
Gonna keep Ella alive.
You gonna keep Bella alive?
Yay! Extra 8.
Another 8 healing to Bella. It is the one upstairs turn. She is affected by Tasha's hideous laughter.
Give me a second. I think she's got to make a save.
Yeah, I think she makes it at the end of her turn.
Yeah, the target must succeed in a wisdom saving throw. Wait.
Okay.
At the end of each turn, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
She passes this time, but it is at the end of her turn. So she can't do anything else. This one downstairs, she is going to... None of you are looking hurt, are you?
No, I have temporary hit points to spare even. She hasn't even touched me.
Moonbeam.
Oh yeah, she needs to make her con save for Moonbeam. She rolls a 20.
She's got some good con.
Half of 11 is 5. She's looking very, very hurt. She is going to cast... I don't think she's got much she can do. Not really. She's going to cast Magic Missile on Fortuna. She's going to try and break that concentration. So that is 3 darts. So Fortuna takes 8, 7, 10 damage. Wait. No, 9 damage. I can do maths. And she needs to make 3 Constitution saving throws. Pass. Fail. The Moonbeam goes away. That's why we love Magic Missile, for breaking concentration. Bella, it is your turn.
It is Bella's turn. Bella is going to move to the flow, so Lithia is going to be moving with me.
Okay.
And I'm going to strike her with my scarf.
Okay. With your scarf? Okay. Please do that. So for those of you interested, both of our bards are homebrew. Arabella is a bard of silk, so she's a master dancer. And Maston is a bard of manipulation. Right. What do we need to do for these things, my darling?
Oh. 10 doesn't hit, does it?
10 does not hit, no.
Okay, so I did not hit. All she does is just move with my scarf.
Okay. Perfect. That brings us to Alethea.
Okay. I am going to... I'll just blast her again.
Okay, have disadvantage still.
One.
8 misses. You hit the stonework behind her and, like, of rocks.
Okay.
Do you want to do a bonus action or anything else? Or any movement or anything?
Is there still noise going on upstairs?
Mm-hmm. You can hear there sounds like a child crying. But at the top of the stairs there is somebody else.
Okay. But I can't get upstairs.
So you wouldn't be able to get past her. You'd have to just go to here and then attack her. And move her out of the way in some description. You can shove, but shoving is an action and you've used your action.
Alright, I'll just stay where I'm at then.
Okie dokie. Maston.
Does the hag seem in vicious mockery range?
No.
I'm waiting for that too.
Guess I'll with poker too.
In a poker. A 7, unfortunately, does not hit.
Does the fetid cloud go away? Or
Yeah, the
does
fat
it
card's
stay?
gone because the guy's
Okay.
dead.
Bonus action, I suppose. Has Klaxon used his bardic inspiration yet?
Yes, he has.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
It helped me pass the Constitution save I had to pass, so I wouldn't be screwed.
Well, okay, have another one.
And
Another one.
I love
And that's
it.
exactly how he casts bardic inspiration too. He's like, and another one.
And another one.
I'll
Another!
take it.
Okay, Klaxon, it is your turn.
Alright, round 2 of 60 for the Hex spell. Let's swing away.
23 hits. 5 bludgeoning.
And
And
7
then-
more necrotic.
7 necrotic. Okay.
And with that, yeah, I think I'll end there. I'll wait till next turn to do that.
Okay. Fortuna?
I guess she's gonna toll the dead on the head.
Okay, wisdom save. Wisdom save. That is a 10.
I do believe that.
Okay. It is now the one at the top of the stairs. I would say Klaxon, Bella, and Alithia, you can hear her say something. And then Klaxon, you see her disappear.
Alright,
She pulled out some sort of something from a component pouch, and then she disappeared.
got it. I will let the group know that the other hag teleported out of here. It looks like your sister left you all alone.
She is going to take the disengage action and run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's 15 feet off the map.
I was over there,
Can-
dude.
Can Sister Kai see her run away and try to stop her?
Yeah, she can see her, but she's on the cart with Irina.
Right.
I'm not sure she might have a range spell she could do. But we'll stay in this order for now. It is Arabella's turn.
Okay.
Roll.
5, 10. Is there something funny? I'm gonna hit her with hideous laughter. Wisdom.
Hideous laughter?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Wisdom save. That is a 14.
Oh, it makes.
Makes? Okay. So she, you hear her swear. If any of you speak Infernal, you would understand what she is speaking.
My imp boy does.
What did she say? What did she say?
Your
Wait.
imp would just know she's swearing in Infernal.
Oh, that's fucking great. Clausen's gonna let out a little laugh at that one.
Oh, okay. So he can't. relay it or whatever, or say something back?
No, the imp, as a
Thought he spoke
oh,
common too.
he can speak, so he can tell Klaxon. He can shout something back if he wants to.
Oh, I understand Infernal.
Oh, you do? Okay, never mind.
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah, I understand Infernal. Me and the little imp have conversations all the time.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Of course.
Yeah. In the party.
I'm gonna look to the imp. A foul mouth on that one.
Do you guys want,
He just giggles.
so...
I have ranged weapons. Oh, yeah, she's dying. If I can help it.
There isn't, so, she could toll the dead if you want Sister Kai to do that, but that's her only really ranged thing. She's mostly for protection.
Gotcha.
Would you like
Do we
her
want
to toll the dead?
guys?
Have her toll the dead.
Okay, toll the dead.
Alrighty, let's do it.
That is an 11, which does not pass. She takes 10 necrotic damage. And that is exactly enough to kill her.
She did.
Sweet.
She
So she
did.
has like a mid sprint, and then she just hears these bells, and
She tried.
like
Head
collapses to the floor.
She tried.
With that, you guys are out of combat.
Wahoo.
I'm
Alright.
checking her pockets.
Yeah, my
Instantly.
I'm looking
make
for
an
the source of
investigation
the
check.
crying.
Okay, you need to go upstairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna go upstairs.
You make your way upstairs as well.
I'm gonna go.
Wait, I hear an actual baby cry.
I was gonna say, oh, hey!
Guys, I'm just so good with the sounds. Mini Bun's my little side DM, and
Your
he's just
voice,
helping me
your
out.
voice actor.
Yeah, he's my voice actor. He's my assistant, so he's just got to do it. And then you guys get up to here. You can see there is a ladder here. The bed is like a little nest and is very unkempt and disgusting. And there are loads of there's a big pile of clothes, of assorted ages.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at everything.
Bella, with a 15 investigation, you determine that she doesn't really seem to be carrying anything. She has a spell component pouch, and about 5 silver on her, but that is all.
Pocketing the silver.
Of course.
And then I'm gonna.
Yep. What does Mastin and Fortuna want to do? Just before we jump to anybody else.
Parental instincts say go upstairs.
Go upstairs? Okay. You guys are making your way upstairs too? You guys get to the top floor and see what I've described. It seems like everybody's heading up there. So this is what you see up here. There is a ladder leant against the wall, but you'd have to make investigation or perception to see anything. Alethea, with your 15, you see that in the ceiling there's like a very small, slight, almost like spider silk. Looks like a pull cord.
I'm pulling it.
You pull it, a trapdoor opens.
I'm going.
You go through the you move the ladder and go up into the trapdoor. You see that there are crates up here. And stacked among these crates, they have small doors set into them, kind of like dog kennels kind of thing. But they are not empty, shall we say. There is a child in 2 of them.
Oh. Can I get a sense of if there's anything astray with them other than just being a child, a normal human child?
They're locked in cages, which is, not great.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be able to, you can't just detect magic. You have to have the spell.
Right, but I thought as a fae you could like get senses. Stuff.
You can make an insight check to see like
Okay, go ahead.
you can make an insight check to sort of determine what's the word I want? But you don't have the ability to just know magic.
All right, I'll use my last magical awareness sense in the room.
Okay. Alethea, these kids seem very scared. One of them, the boy, is crying. But you can't really determine anything else from them. With your magical awareness, Klaxon, there isn't anything magical on the children. Nothing exciting there. They just appear to be very scared children.
All right, there's no magic as far as I can sense on the children are in this room, so if we want, we can go ahead and open these with no problem and let the kids out.
Okay, can we rifle through some stuff first before we do that?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you
If
search
you
the
want
room
to.
and keep watch on the child or the children before we let them out. So I'll keep
Okay.
watch on the children real quick, and I'll sit down and kind of talk to them and see what's going on and see about what's going on before I let them out while they search the room.
They are
I feel
terrified.
Yeah, I feel Fortuna would just let them out. She wouldn't wait.
Okay, Fortuna wants to go forward and let them out. Would you stop her, Klaxon, or would you let her open the doors?
I'm gonna stop her just for the moment being and be like, look, we don't know what they're gonna do. They are terrified. There is a chance they attack us when we let them out.
We've already
I'm
met
going
two
to offer them.
terrified children that led us astray before.
I would
Yeah,
like to point
so-
out, from the looks of these children, the girl is about 4 or 5, and the boy is about 6 or 7.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them a little bit of rations and water, and give them some nutrition and whatnot before I let them out, and talk to them and see if that helps a little.
Okay, Alethea, if you want to make
rations
a investigation check. The little girl doesn't really seem to want to say anything. She's just sort of, the like kind of blank stare of shock. She's just
Yeah, I gotcha.
she's just like that, and she's hugging her knees and just kind of rocking a little bit. The boy was crying. He sort of like rubs his nose and he's like, "Are those ladies gone?"
Yeah, little guy, they're gone. Here's some food and water for you.
They're really scary. There was another kid in that one, and he points to the empty crate. But they took him away.
When did they do that?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think yesterday.
I'm gonna make my way upstairs, all the way up, and I'm going to explain to him that when I looked on the second floor, there was
You're gonna
bones.
tell children there was bone dust?
There's bone dust. Yes.
The little boy just starts crying again, and the girl doesn't react at all.
We can just come to wrap up
I'm
here.
gonna
That's all right.
traumatize the child even.
Yeah, my son is having a full-blown meltdown, so I'm just gonna get in the bed.
Yeah, it's okay. We're just finishing up this bit, and then we'll end.
It's been fun, guys. I'll catch you all next week, hopefully.
Yep.
Have a good.
So after some chatting with the kids, they are very scared children. That's all that it seems to be. You guys can make insight checks if you want to.
No, I'll go
apart
ahead
from
and
Alethea.
open them up and let them out.
Insight, you said?
Okay. You've already made one.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, I'll let them
so
out.
you can open it and let them out. They do seem very scared. And they like slowly climb out, but they just sort of huddle in the corner together. The little girl, when you open the cage, doesn't really move, and then moves very quickly, like out and round, like can't really get a corner in a circular windmill, but she moves to like the edge of the room.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I just basically crouched down as if like approaching like a wounded animal or whatever, and basically asked, I guess, directed towards the little boy because he's at least speaking, where they came from.
Our parents sold us. We're from Valaki.
Wow.
At that
Shitty
mention,
parents, and
Closet
that's where
is
we're
gonna
going.
stand up and walk out of the room.
Wow, your parents are pretty awful, huh? I'm gonna actually say that.
Yeah, they were addicted to something, and they sold us for that to this lady. And then she brought us
Y'all are
here, and
gonna
then
hear
she turned
crashing
into
and
a
hitting on
scary
the
lady.
walls as I walk down the stairs. I'm
Okay.
punching the walls.
Okay, well, I'm going to put out. They're not like hurt or anything, right?
Nope, they didn't seem to
Okay.
be hurt.
Okay, because I was gonna heal them to show them, that we're kind and stuff. But okay.
You do see in the crates now they've come out. There's like lots of little crumbs, so it seems they've been like feeding the kids at least.
Okay.
Bella, make me an investigation check because I know you'll be looking for things to grab. Goodies,
yeah.
mayhaps.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not that type of person.
Mm, you can't find
She's really
anything
not
in
that type of
here.
person.
She's not that type of person with an A. This pile of clothing you assume is from the victims, since it is just a pile of mainly children's clothes and then some like teenage-ish attire, maybe young adult. But most of it is children. So yeah, what I think we shall do is leave it there for tonight. You guys can think about what you maybe want to do with the children for next week.
Oh, we're finding their parents, and their parents are gonna pay.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So yeah, think about what you want to do with the kids in transporting them. Yeah, they said they're from Valaki, which is where you guys are going. You're not that far from Valaki. If you wanted to take a long rest in here, that would be entirely possible. Now that you have emptied it, and as far as you know, and you
Yeah, I was gonna say we can relock the door up with some crowbars and whatnot that I have, and we'll
yeah.
hold up camp here for the night with the kids.
Okay, we'll pick up on the long rest. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you for DMing. It was fun.
Yes. Thank
It
Had a great
was.
session.
It's good to be back. Thank you everybody who watched today, or is watching it in the VOD. This will go up on YouTube. I'm going to try and remember to put them all up now because I forgot when we first started. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.